Today is December 20th, and we continue our O antiphons of Advent. Today we hear, O Key of David, and Scepter of the House of Israel. You open and no man closes. You close and no man opens. Come and deliver from the chains of prison those who sit in darkness and in the shadow of death. This antiphon comes from several passages of Scripture, which I invite you to reflect on today. Isaiah chapter 22, verse 22. I will place the key of the house of David on his shoulder. When he opens, no one shall shut. When he shuts, no one shall open. From Revelation chapter 3, verse 7. To the presiding spirit of the church in Philadelphia, write this: The Holy One, the true, who wields David's key, who opens and no one can close, who closes and no one can open. And finally from Isaiah chapter 42, verses 6 and 7. I formed you and set you as a covenant of the people, a light for the nations, to open the eyes of the blind, to bring out prisoners from confinement, and from the dungeon those who live in darkness. Keys are a very familiar image to all of us. When someone has a key, they have an authority over the place in which the key works. This is why we give a key to the city to special people from our town or dignitaries. It's a sharing in that ownership of the city. Jesus receives the keys of David, for he is the heir of David, and establishes a new kingdom, the kingdom of his church, the New Jerusalem. He gives these keys to Peter and to the apostles, which has been handed down to the Pope and the bishops, those keys to bind and loose. And as he tells them, whatever is bound on earth will be bound in heaven. What is loosed on earth will be loosed in heaven. Our petition asks that the Lord to come and break the chains of our imprisonment, for we who sit in darkness and in the shadow of death long for him. Jesus is the one who will loosen our bonds, break us free from the chains of sin and oppression. May the Lord come and set us free from our burdens, that we may truly enter his kingdom of light at Christmas.